Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome once again to JeffCrepper.com, your home for Clearwater Threshers minor league baseball news. On Friday night, the Clearwater Threshers battled the Fort Myers Miracle in a pitcher's duel. The Miracle picked up 2 runs in the second inning, with the Threshers getting 1 run in the bottom of the second, but that score would hold until the 9th inning when the Threshers finally managed to tie the game at 2 runs each. Thanks to an earlier 1.5-hour rain delay after the 5th inning, it was already 11:30 as the game went into extra innings. Finally, at 1 a.m., the game was suspended by Florida State League curfew and resumed on Saturday. In the resumed game, the Miracle rallied quickly, picking up 2 runs in the 15th inning to take the 4-2 win. The Miracle would keep that momentum going into the regularly scheduled Saturday night game by jumping on the Threshers starting pitcher Andrew Carpenter for 6 hits and 3 runs in the first inning to take a quick lead, and immediately things looked dim for the Threshers. Undaunted, the Threshers picked up a run in their half of the first inning to narrow the deficit to 3-1, and Andrew Carpenter got his rhythm going, giving up just 5 more hits over the next 5 innings. The offense, meanwhile, kept battling and took the lead away from the Miracle in the 3rd inning, grabbing 3 runs of their own to go on top 4-3. The Miracle would tie the game in the 4th at 4-4, but the Threshers retook the lead in the 5th inning at 5-4 and then tacked on another 6 runs later in the game to win by a final of 11-6. We now go to Clearwater Threshers hitting coach Kevin Jordan for the presentation of the Schmidt List Player of the War game. What's the good word, Kevin?
Well, Jeff, I picked up a big jumbo-sized bag of hits tonight when I left the locker room before the game and made sure the team ate them bitches up. They did just that and crapped out those hits all over the opposing team.
I certainly wouldn't want to have to wash the other team's uniforms after tonight's game then.
No, sir, that's going to be a mess. We had several good performances tonight. Quentin Berry had a couple of hits, scored 3 times, and had 3 stolen bases in the game. Tuffy Ghostwish had 3 hits, including a double and a triple, and he scored 3 runs and drove in 2 runs in the game. Well, Michael Taylor had 3 hits as well. He drove in 2 and scored a run. In the end, though, only one player can be the Schmittiest player of them all, and tonight that player was Johnny U, John Urich. John was 4 for 5 at the plate, including 2 doubles. He had 4 RBIs and scored 2 runs to account for 6 of our 11 runs tonight. It was a terrific effort, and he deserves the Schmidt List Award.
All right, Kevin. Thanks for joining us, and congratulations to John Urich. The team has the day off on Sunday, and then they'll head to Sarasota and then to Fort Myers for a 6-game road trip before they get back to Clearwater on Sunday. Just a quick reminder before we go this evening that the JeffCrepper.com Awards are still accepting nominations for this year's awards. Take some time out today to visit the links at the top or bottom of the Clearwater Threshers news page and nominate your favorite players today. Tonight's broadcast was brought to you by Kevin Jordan, big brand, big bag of hits. Remember what Kevin says:
eat those bitches up, and you can crap out hits all over the other team, just like the Threshers.
Kevin Jordan's big bag of hits. They'll have you crapping out hits just like the pros. And remember, you can't do shit without hits.